All right. Let's get started. What is up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Just make sure I got my headphones plugged in here. It should be. Even though I wasn't hearing any game volume. Yeah. So we are here playing some Path of Exile. Just having a little bit of fun playing the game. I admit I am not the greatest player who has ever graced PoE. In fact, I play this game quite infrequently sometimes. It's kind of an off and on guilty pleasure of mine, if you will. Friend of mine hit me up and asked if I wanted to play, and admittedly, I was a bit reluctant, mainly because I didn't want to start on that goddamn beach again. But here I am. There's not really a whole lot of games that I'm interested in playing right now. I thought before anything, I would definitely be more interested in playing Diablo 2. But Path of Exile does a really good job of like keeping things interesting, keeping things new and fresh. And this expansion has definitely caught my attention in terms of like, I don't know, just being unique and fun. I've been having fun with it anyway. So yeah, I mean, here we are. Last I checked, I just got into this act, and sorry, forgive me if I'm messing with my lighting a bit. I just got into this act, and basically just trying to do some leveling up and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just fucking do it. I mean, I've been playing a Juggernaut, as you can see. I'm usually like more partial to playing melee builds. However, I'll play just about anything. I know one of my most developed characters that I ever had, well, not even one of it was my most developed character, was a witch elementalist, and that was pretty fun. It's definitely very powerful. I think in a lot of ways, ranged will always have the upper hand on melee in this game, although like it's kind of not a good comparison because all quote-unquote melee classes can essentially become ranged classes, so for the most part anyway. I'm trying to check and see where I'm supposed to be going here. Let's see here. If you don't know, I am not an expert at this game by any means, so you'll have to forgive me sometimes. I have to discover things and kind of re-jog my memory, because like I was running maps, quite a while ago, and it's been a long time since I've ever actually like played the game and stuff like that. You can see I kind of progressed backwards a little bit there. So yeah, I'm just basically remembering everything, and it all comes down to like repetition, I think, in a lot of ways. But yeah. All right, so we have two quests. We have to find the banner in the dried lake and use it in town. This build's been pretty good, overall, I would say. Probably turn the volume up a little bit. You'll have to forgive me. Basically haven't ever streamed this game, really. I think I streamed it one time, actually. Yeah, it's good volume. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have like some adjustment things where I have to just mess with some stuff. I can never kill these things, yeah. Just don't do enough damage to them. Orb of Alteration. Make sure we grab all of our orbs. Scourge has been interesting for sure. We certainly learned a lot about it. Some friends and I were definitely testing some things with it and stuff. And I'm always like, I feel like every day I come in Discord and like we talk about like the new league and stuff. And they'll be like, hey, did you know this thing? And I'll be like, no, I did not. And it'll be like really interesting and helpful information. I feel like there's a lot to learn in this league and there's a high ceiling. But, at the end of the day, the other part of it is like this game is still like the exact same game, so I don't know. It is kind of hard for me to like stay motivated in a lot of ways because I get to a point where I'm just like absurdly powerful and like start running maps and stuff, and there's like not even a reason to do so anymore. And I do obviously like I don't play this game full time. Like a lot of times it'll take me a little while to get to a certain point, and then by that time I'm just so burnt out on the game that I'm like, I have to play something else. So but I like the Scourge. I think it's cool. Definitely a good way to get experience, good items, levels, sockets from what I understand. Although we haven't gotten that far yet. Hope you guys are having a good night. I had to take my little kitty cat to the vet. He had just a regular appointment that he had to go to. He's fine though. Doctor said he looked pretty good. Said he could afford to lose about a pound. He is a little thick boy. But, nah, he's doing good. We're thankful that he has good health. Trying to make sure my microphone wasn't muted. Every now and then I accidentally hit my mute button. Bad habit. I'll pick up that flask. I am running a loot filter. One of the few things I know about this game is to always run a loot filter. It is funny that this game has so many damn mods that are like absolutely necessary to a player's success. You'd think by now they would just implement a lot of this stuff into the game. But it seems like the dev community is more concerned about like making like cool skins, and look, like I'm one to talk, like I'm clearly using a cool skin, but like I would like to see something like Path of Building built into the game and stuff. That's cool. Could definitely use that. Minus 18% cold resistance. Slightly higher armor. Defensively, it's definitely better. That's definitely not better. Did not mean to hit that. Especially given the fact that I don't have a item in that slot. That sucks. Let's put that in there for now. Save inventory space and level up an item while we're not doing anything. Right, so just gonna go over here, I guess. Nope. It's way over here. Skeleton. We'll say the diamond flask. I don't really see myself using it too much in like regular combat. Although I guess I could see an application here. It'd have to be against like a leech or something. Just do like no damage. I need like a tabula rasa. No, it seems pretty obvious, but this is a league start, so. Takes me so long to kill shit. Jesus.
Your empire is dead.
Motherfucker took forever to kill. Yeah, it's not better than what I have. That's not better either.
I vowed to care for this empire with my eyes open.
Yeah, I can't wait to get like some more damage. I feel like I just don't do like hardly fucking any. And it just is painful sometimes. Because I've been in the seat where like I just do an absurd amount of damage. And it's painful, man. But that's just all part of the leveling process the way I see it. Like right now, I'm like totally gimped for damage. It can take a lot of hits, but my damage is horrible. But it's all good. I have faith that this build, like in the long term, will be like, will be good. There we go. Running into a lot of uniques too. There we go. A young level. Let me pull up Path of Building one sec. Actually, I should know where the next point's going. I'm pretty sure I'm just finishing out a little node on the leveling tree. This one should be relatively obvious.
The ancient red champion is fallen, but a killing blow reveals his final sacrifice beneath the morning sun.
And that critical mastery actually amounts to something. I probably would have been playing New World still if there weren't so many goddamn bugs in the damn game, dude. I've like been trying to give it a chance, but it's just like I think I'm on my last leg with it, honestly. When I heard about like there being like more immunity bugs and that chests like or not chests, sorry, armor isn't working correctly, I was just like, nah, dude, I'm just fucking done with this. Like not gonna devote any more fucking time to it than I have to, you know? It's like disheartening when a game is just not finished. And I think it's even more so disheartening when the fan base is like in total denial about that, you know?
I cannot carry this.
I don't need any of these. Probably drop that. Pick that up. This is traditionally corrupted. It's not like the other corruption. Probably just put it right. Pick up these vials and bounce out of here. I'll probably pop back into town. Look for the next quest. Okay. Wonder if there's anything in the guild stash worth taking anymore. Ooh, that's new. Although it's very low damage. Hmm. Sorry, guys. I know it's like I try my best not to yawn on stream. It's kind of silly. Like it's just a personal thing. But like obviously I can't help it sometimes. And I know it's because like I had a long day and like I worked earlier today and all kinds of stuff like that, and I run a lot too outdoors. I try to run at least every other day. So like any given day, there's a good chance if you run into me that I will be tired. It is not a stretch to assume that if you run into me on a day-to-day basis, I will be tired. That's just how I operate. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Forgot about these.
I hear you, Kitava. I walk in your kingdom, and I am coming for you.
Another goodbye. Stay in the
Fuck you doing over here? Oops, I mean do that. I never upgrade those. I wonder if it's worth it.
This'll do nicely, Exile. Greetings.
We got something in the slot, right? I'm pretty sure we do. Tainted chromatic orb. Interesting.
Greetings.
Oh, okay. He wants me to visit the mining
This is
cabin.
the stuff. Good nose, exile. Welcome, exile.
Here we go. What's that? Because when I clicked it, that was weird. Speaking of weird. Oh, why? Getting some weird, maybe it's my microphone. Sorry, guys. I just noticed my, cam is cutting into my, strange. My green screen's acting up for some reason. I just now realized it. I don't know if it's because I'm wearing white or what. Hopefully it's that. I apologize. Normally don't have an issue with my cam. But I think it's because I'm wearing all white that my green screen is kind of acting up a little bit. So let's see here. So talk to him.
Looks like shite.
We basically just have to go inside and do one of the little mine runs, right?
This is Crawler.
Yeah, it just pretty much tells us what to do. These things used to fucking kick my ass. But I feel like with Leap, it's a little bit easier. So long as I'm able to leap over things. I also feel like these are like really good experience and items if you like get deep enough with it. Get over. Okay. But of course, we gotta make sure we stay close. Oh no, what the hell? Like, why did the lights go out for a second there? Uh-oh. God, that dude had so much HP. Pretty sure we just have to handle these waves, right? Like an eternity. I swear to God, I cannot wait until I start doing more damage. Do I have to do something? Is it this guy? I have to kill this guy? Well, the waves stopped. There we go. Don't mind if I do. Um, this depends on like where we want to go from here. But we'll just pop out for now. Always gotta keep out for better weapons, especially because I don't deal a whole lot of damage right now. I'm like trying to make sure that I pick up like every good item that I possibly can. It's close.
Go, Hinekora.
All right. A lot of orbs of transmutation and stuff dropping. Did not know that you could shut this off at like halfway if you need to. I thought that was pretty interesting. Like, I feel like that's not really advertised, but it's certainly a thing, and it's a good way to like save points, especially when you like run into an area where there's like not any corrupted mobs. It always kind of drove me crazy because I was like, shit, well, I just like kind of wasted it, right? But the good news is you can always like put stuff in the chest to transform the whole time, which I feel like it helps with the leveling process immensely, but also like just the added experience has been nice. Yeah, I feel like that means a lot. Right.
This'll do nicely, Exile. Greetings.
Let's see. Let's pop into this thing really quick. Can't remember. So we went there. And let's go to the other Azurite cavity, since we have to collect Azurite anyway. This card moves a little fast, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Jeez, these guys are like keeping me consistently low. There we go. Guess that's dead. Well, these guys can go. Alright, always welcome to take an orb of fusing. Okay, so we got the Azurite. Let's go. Turning the quest back at home. Oh man, I gotta wake up. My I hate that my green screen is like cutting into it. It's because I'm wearing a white shirt. I really don't feel like changing right now. But like my green screen, you see it like being all weird right here. It's because like there's like it's because it's like white and it's just cutting into the green screen just a tad bit. So sorry if that looks like weird. This is like one of my favorite shirts, so that's sad. But yeah, it's just been a long day, man. Like my you know, obviously work and stuff like that. Like, and I said earlier that I do like to run every other day, but like my cat had to go to the vet today. He's fine. He just had like a regular checkup. But you know, and he was good. He was good. I'm glad that he you know, did a good job and stuff like that. But it's just tiresome. Super tiresome. I don't think I need any of these. I take Berserk, even though I know I don't need it.
Where you are needed.
I definitely don't need it. Yeah, he's vaccinated now. He's no longer an anti-vax cat.
Welcome. I will see you again.
Be careful.
Let's identify these. Not sure if I'll really wear them or not. Who knows? These might be just strictly better, huh? Yeah, they might be just strictly better. Litter box research, yeah. That's good. The gems are gonna be a problem. What gems are these? Smite. Yeah, it's like the literal one that I use. Sorry, guys. Try not to yawn. Try not to. It's like I hate it. I hate yawning on stream. I can't help it sometimes though. Like when I get to talking, like sometimes I'll just fucking yawn for no reason. Let's see. So we use Smite with Ancestral Call, and that's like what we need. I can't really get rid of those. So I guess we'll just sell them.
Yes.
Actually, it's hard. It is hard not to, especially when I'm so boring. I'm kidding. Partially kidding. 17 to strength, I like. Oh, but look at the armor and evasion compared to, yeah. Yeah, our cat did well at the vet though. He was super good for us. We're proud of him for no apparent reason. Yeah, I still didn't get a waypoint there, huh? Yeah, he has no idea. No thoughts, head empty. He's good though. I mean, like he meowed a lot. He like literally yowls, at the clinic or the vet clinic or whatever. But it's understandable. Yeah, I think we would both do it like with relative ease. Like it wouldn't take us much convincing. They'd be like, "Oh, he has like arthritis or something," and we'd be like, "All right, well, I guess we're getting some kind of arthritis medication or something." Like it literally wouldn't matter what. Like if our animal is in trouble, then we definitely are willing to spend the money. Yeah, everyone could hear him. He was so loud, but it's understandable. The vets, like, they were understanding. They were really sweet about it. Actually keep accidentally hitting that over like checking on my item. Kind of weird. Let's see. We going to go. Wait. All right. Yeah, you literally bought your dog new legs. What's up with that? He has no idea too. He like instead of resting on the couch like he was supposed to do, he was like leaping off of it. Going absolutely insane. Like literally just had surgery and like doing the same old shit that he's been doing for the past like X amount of years of his life. Because he's just like hyper all the time. Mason's such a strange dog because he's like hyper and then he's like not. Like he's, I don't know. Sometimes he's like super calm.
Is hungry for me.
And other times he just like gets the zoomies and just flips out. No. So I can't even imagine like veterinary practices like before x-rays and all and like modern science and stuff like that. Like they probably had no idea with some dogs. Like yeah, he is a unique dog for sure. One that like you can't forget. Mason is a dog that like in my opinion like very much has to be like a lone like a lone dog, you know what I mean? Like I feel like he just is like an only child forever. He just demands like that much attention and love and care. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's not even that I don't think he wouldn't get along with other dogs. Quite the opposite, really. I just think that he himself like needs like human companionship at all times. Yeah, I think so. I think he's like he's the baby for sure. I know he loves other dogs. He also loves Bagheera, and Bagheera doesn't love him back. Yeah. I'm probably not going to stream like too long tonight because I am like, for some reason, I'm just tired. Like, I might actually go to bed early tonight, which is like, trust me, like, if you knew me, like, personally, you would know that that is a rare event. Yes, she does. Well, you guys are like one and the same in that regard, which again is like a good thing. My gear always sucks, so like I just pick up whatever. Although at a certain point I should probably just like pick up uniques. Yeah, I mean, like, I want to, that's the thing, like, for anyone watching, you know, like, understand that, like, this is not, like, a pity party or anything like that, but, like, I do work a full-time job, you know, like most of us. Like, I understand that, like, I am not unique in that aspect. Like, we all have to pay the bills, you know, some way or another, and I work a full-time job, like most people, and, you know, streaming is kind of like my side thing. Like, I do it, you know, for fun or whatever the case is, and I love it, but like, man, like, it is absolutely exhausting sometimes to work and stream, because it is literally like getting a second job, except there's like no interview process or anything like that, right? So there's no formal process. You just fucking do it. Yeah, it's a really good sword. If I wasn't like so all in on I mean, our current sword is like pretty close. Anyway, doesn't matter anyway, because like switching makes it to where we can't use like half of our fucking items because of dex requirements. Speaking of balance, like, this helm is pretty good, but yeah, see, it's gonna like fuck us over. Small vacuum and just get a handheld one. I used to have a handheld one. The problem with handheld vacuums is that they're like super breakable. In my experience, anyway. And I don't even feel like I was really rough with them or anything. I just don't think like handheld vacuums are really made for like heavy duty jobs. Like, it's really just meant for spot cleaning. And I would use it to like pick up cat litter and stuff. And it just like gave out on me over time. Yeah, I mean, that's what I used it for. I used it for cat litter, and it still gave out on me. Yeah. We could look at reviews and stuff. I think mine was mostly an impulse buy, so I probably got like one of the worst brands or something crazy.
I cannot carry this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're super convenient. They're not going to do anything like heavy duty, but like I said, they're really really convenient to use. I'm gonna teleport and just sell. I probably just wasted it because I could just literally talk to that person up there for my quest, but
Yes.
let's go ahead and sell some items. I like keeping the helm.
Be careful.
We could probably actually sell that too.
Yes.
Go to this portal. Grab this blade.
Karui and Maraketh once fought together. I honor that friendship.
You can never kill those things. So this single player game? Is that sarcasm? It is kind of like a single player. I mean, one could definitely say that. I think he might be being sarcastic. You know, like single player in a sense that, like, this game is just literally all about you and your character. Dungeon Hunter Alliance. I don't believe I've ever heard of this one. That one. I mean, this just straight up reminds me of like Diablo. But I tell people like Path of Exile is like Diablo 3 if it was good, right? Like that's just my opinion on it. Like, it's not even that Path of Exile is insanely good or anything like that. It's just like they did things the right way. And can't really fault them on anything other than the fact that their game is super repetitive.
Sisters demand it.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
Oh, currently I am playing just like by myself. I'm not like in a group or anything like that. I have played, you know, with friends and stuff like that. I was playing with Chance the other day and his character, but I think I've since like out leveled them a little bit. But yeah, you can definitely play multiplayer. But as of right now, like I'm just playing single player. Which explains why I'm killing shit so slow, although if you do multiplayer, it does scale.
Fine, Exile.
Um... Oh, really? This game's old as fuck, man. It's actually kind of surprising to me. I figured, like, you would have heard of this game because you like RPGs like I do. I mean, if you're interested, the game is totally free. There's literally no paywalls or anything like that. They strictly make money off of, like, cosmetics. So if it is something you're interested in, I highly recommend it, especially as a first playthrough. And this is a pretty fun league, honestly. Significantly less. Oh, we don't even have the. We don't even meet the dex requirement to equip it anyway. $15 to 61. Our current one's probably better, right? Baldur's Gate, like Baldur's Gate 3 or like OG Baldur's Gate? We've been playing some Baldur's Gate 3. We got like a campaign going again and stuff. Just like trying to enjoy like the new updates and shit. And that's been really fun. It's the first time I'd played Baldur's Gate 3 with friends, and I didn't know what to really expect. And OG, yeah. I didn't play it in its prime, man, so like I don't have those nostalgia goggles, you know. So in terms of like playing the OG game, like I can't do it. I can play the I think it was Baldur's Gate that made a like a dungeon crawler that like you could select, like it was a mobile app, I know that. You could like select which way you want to go. I think Heroes of Might and Magic did something similar. But yeah, I played the OG. I have. I just couldn't. Way past its prime, you know. But I got it on my phone because I thought that was kind of cool. And admittedly, I was in England at the time, and the dorms I was staying in didn't have very good service. So I was just itching to play some game that would allow me to like really sink my time into. And I was like, okay, what good RPGs are there for the iOS? And when I looked, there were not many. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just try Baldur's Gate for the first time. Yeah, I ended up quitting. But at least I can say I played it for a little bit. Yeah, well, they're constantly updating it, and the creators of Divinity are the ones that Larian Studios. They're the ones that made Baldur's Gate 3, and I gotta say, like, they did an incredible job. I can't say that any other developer would have did better. That's my honest opinion. Larian just knocks it out of the park. The biggest issue with Larian is that they released the game and they're like, okay, here's Act 1. Now give us like 3 years to complete the rest of the fucking game. So like for, you know, so long you have to sit there, and they update it like every week. So that's cool. They added like druids, they updated like the role system, they changed the characters to where like they don't fall in love with you so easy, which I thought was cool, because like you'll be trying to like befriend a character and they'll be like, hey, want to make out? And you're like, no. I'm just trying to be friends. And they're like, okay. And but it comes across as like really non-organic, because like normal people obviously in real life would have mostly taken that hint. But like in the game, like they don't have that, so they're like, you're being nice to me. Sounds like Fable. It is a lot like Fable, because like your decisions, it's not like, so Lionhead Studios made Fable. And Lionhead was really famous for making games where your decisions could be good or evil. That was kind of like their specialty. And they did it with Black and White, and they did it with a couple of their other games that they made. But Baldur's Gate 3 is more like Dragon Age, I guess. Like the decisions that you make aren't necessarily like they could be considered good or evil, but that's not how they kind of scale it. It just impacts your party and like how they feel about you. So like no matter what decisions that you make, you're gonna like you might have like a warrior who's in your party and all she wants is like ruthlessness and bloodshed and like, you know, just no mercy for the enemy. And then you have like a really kind like wizard or something like that who just wants people to be friends and like doesn't want to fight or anything like that. But sooner or later you're going to piss one of them off with the decisions that you make. No, I will not make out. Yeah. That's pretty much what it was. Like I was like playing the game and I was like there's this wizard and I was like helping him out with he was like, will you you know, help me with this quest or something like that? And it's like, yeah, like I'll help you out, like you've helped me, so like I'll, you know, I'll help you. And he's like, thanks. He's like, you know, we always made a really good team. It's like, yeah, man, you know, like I think we're a pretty cool team. He's like, you know, I love you, right? And it's like, what? Like, whoa, like I don't like this. There was some good in Dragon Age, but I just fell off with the amount of characters you were trying to control. Yeah. Yeah, and the hardest mode, if you play the hardest mode on Dragon Age, it like is almost like an RTS or something. I remember this part of the quest. You have to like pick like
Not a cock.
either one essentially, and you have to like kill the bosses within each. All right, well, this is going to be like a little bit shorter than I had anticipated, but I'm really sorry, guys, but I am absolutely exhausted, and I feel like I can't really like focus on the stream. Unfortunately, I wanted to stream for at least 2 hours, and unfortunately, we didn't quite make it that far. But you know, it was really fun streaming. I do want to stream some more Path of Exile. It's just today was just a super long day. And as you can see, like from my like shirt like glitching out and stuff, like I really wasn't quite mentally prepared for today's stream, but I decided to go at it anyway. So I'm glad we got some time in. But I'm gonna have to call it a night, because I am just exhausted and I'm probably gonna knock out right after I get off. So I'm glad you guys tuned in. I'm glad you guys watched, and I hope you guys like really enjoyed it. I'll probably be playing some Vintage Cube tomorrow, but I may end up changing it up since I really didn't get a full Baldur's Gate. See, you know I'm exhausted because I'm saying the wrong fucking game. Path of Exile stream. So maybe we'll switch it up tomorrow and we'll yeah, I try to stick to 2 hours, but you know, sometimes it's just I really try to go longer on Fridays. Yeah, Vintage Cube tomorrow. We'll get some trophies this time for sure. No misplays, no blunders, no nothing like that. We're gonna kill those Jace Prince Prodigies every time. We're gonna cast our sorcery speed spells at sorcery speed. Yeah, y'all get the deal. If you guys like the stream, as always, I'm always going to plug this in. Feel free to hit that follow button at twitch.tv/Danny_Bambino. If you hit that follow button, you will be automatically eligible for my crypto giveaway, which we will be announcing. Once we hit 200 followers, we are pretty close. So if that is something you guys are interested in, all you have to do to be eligible is hit that follow button, and you're automatically in. I'm not telling you to do this, but I mean, really, if you truly wanted to, you could just hit follow, wait for the announcement, and then hit unfollow. I mean, I would hope you wouldn't do that, but I can't do anything to stop you. These are my rules. So, yeah, feel free to do that, guys. And, you know, as always, I really appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, sorry we couldn't get in any longer, but I just don't want to, I don't want you guys to watch an old man falling asleep on stream. That's not something that you guys probably want to see. So, but Vintage Cube tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna get some trophies. We're gonna have a lot of fun. See you later.